Top 5 most careless zodiac signs who forget everything. Carelessness is not the same as not caring. Do you consider yourself to be careless? So, here are the top 5 most irresponsible zodiac signs according to astrology. One of the 5 most careless zodiac strengths is not remembering things. You don't have to be an elderly person to have a bad memory. Some people have so many thoughts racing through their heads that it's difficult to keep them all together. Their minds are so crowded that there is simply no room for things that they do not consider to be important. There are some zodiac signs that must be constantly reminded of something. Here are the zodiac signs with the most forgetfulness. Is yours present? What are the top 5 most careless zodiac signs? 1. Pisces, February 19th to March 10th. Pisces can be so full of themselves and self-pity that they will say or do anything to get attention. This results in the most careless behavior to date. To get someone to do something for them, Pisces will resort to passive-aggressive guilt tripping. Their manipulative moves usually revolve around saying something extremely insensitive and nasty, followed by, "just kidding." Because Pisces people spend so much time in their past, they frequently miss events that occur in the present. As a result, their memory is frequently faulty or has large gaps because their heads were completely different at certain events. It is also possible that they can persuade themselves in their imagination that they can remember and thus simply invent a memory and then tell themselves that it is true. Pisces people are very creative and have a vivid imagination, so it is not wrong for them to paint a memory to make it more comfortable for them. Aries is the sign that will take you out to the best meal of your life, but will forget to bring their credit card to pay for it because they are obsessed with getting the best table, on the best night. They reach the goal, but they miss all of the checkpoints along the way. 2. Aries, March 21st to April 19th. Aries is a fiery and determined sign who knows exactly what they want and where they want to go. So much so that they forget about everything else. Aries is the sign that will take you out to the best meal of your life, but will forget to bring their credit card to pay for it because they are obsessed with getting the best table, on the best night. They reach the goal, but they miss all of the checkpoints along the way. Because it frequently deals with multiple tasks at once, the Ram has a short attention span. He rarely focuses on one thing at a time, which makes it extremely difficult for him to remember things that are not completely focused on. There is always a race in Ram's head about which thought is most important to him, and, like any other race, there is only one winner. Then he remembers this one thought while forgetting everything else. Aries is the sign that will take you out to the best meal of your life, but will forget to bring their credit card to pay for it because they are obsessed with getting the best table, on the best night. They reach the goal, but they miss all of the checkpoints along the way. 3. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpio, like Pisces, is clumsy, but their clumsiness takes the form of verbal diarrhea. They are careless with their words and frequently cut people to the quick with sarcastic zings or judgmental offerings. Being in a relationship with a Scorpio entails constantly forgiving them for their never-ending stream of stupid comments. Scorpio has a tendency to forget that not everyone in the world fears them. Scorpio is a big, bad Scorpio who walks around with the Scorpio reputation: bold, sexy, fierce, sadistic. But here's the thing, not everyone cares or believes it. Scorpio is never aware of this. Scorpio, like Leo, is clumsy, but their clumsiness takes the form of verbal diarrhea. They are careless with their words and frequently cut people to the quick with sarcastic zings or judgmental offerings. 4. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. The thing about Taurus is that they are both careless and unconcerned, which works well for them. As a result, when they end up leaving the baby on the sidewalk near the car they just drove away in, they don't care enough about the baby to turn around. Their carelessness is always facilitated by their inability to care. For careless Taurus, it's a win-win situation. They have forgotten the rules. Taurus may even be rebelling, but you can count on them to break every rule there is, even if they aren't aware of it. Their carelessness is always facilitated by their inability to care. For careless Taurus, it's a win-win situation. 5. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius takes a long time to realize that they are doing careless things and acting carelessly. Sagittarius, who is prone to making superlative statements, always precedes any grand announcement with something ridiculous, embarrassing, and off base, making everyone in the room feels awkward. Nobody makes people feel as uncomfortable as Sagittarius. They'd be shocked if they realized how careless they can be. It is well known that the shooter's memory recalls only half of a story or piece of information. They may recall a pleasant evening with you, But they are unsure of where you were or what movie you saw together. All they know is that it was pleasant. Shooters recall the big picture but rarely the specifics. They may misrepresent the details to avoid realizing what they have forgotten. The Sagittarius is an optimist from the bottom up, which is why he believes he remembers even though he doesn't.